Hi student, we continue with chapter 9 for architecture 110, how architect works. In this chapter we will discuss about on-off activity one architect work in a professional field. So in this chapter you also learn something more about what do you know about architecture field and familiar with what kind of the work they usually do every day. With myself, when I work for a private company, beside of design, and I also work for AutoCAD. So that's why after you design, you transfer everything on AutoCAD, and some kind, because it's a big company, you don't need to go to apply the permits or approval. Another one will go with that. But if you are working for the small company, you can do from A to Z, from design, development, construction document, and after that submit for city to get approval. So it depends on the company you're working for, and you need to focus on that. So basically in the projects, how do you get build from start to build? It usually have 5 stages, or some people call that 5 phases. The first one they call that schematic design, SD. That just analyze some kind of the program, decide the budgets, idea design, preliminary floor plans, some of elevation section, and perspective, but not much. Phase 2 is design development, DD, and you need to develop. After you have final idea, you develop that on the system and material for uses, construction type, geometry from the building, elevation, update outline, specification, and probable cost for that one. Both SD and DD are shown by the client to the citizen group concerned about the proposed projects. So both of this phase you need to show with the client before you go with the proposed projects. Phase 3 is construction document. We call that the CD. That's the one you transfer everything from manual drafting to AutoCAD. And or if you want to do for manual working drawing, you can do that. But if you do for manual drawing, that means you draw by hand, you need to do very clear and make sense with very nice lettering for other people can read that. If not, they got a lot of correction for you. Phase 4 is bidding and negotiation. This is the last stage. You select, and you need to select the general contractor, which one interesting with the bidding, review construction bid, give you the cost, and after that negotiate with the final. Phase 5 construction administration, CA. You need to assisting the client in administration for the construction contract and include the responding with the contractor request for information, RFI, check with the shop drawing, repair on of the fabricator, select color, and visit on the field to review everything about the payment. That's phase 5. Beyond of the 5 phase AIA contract, go to the describe for additional service with the client with something, and you need the amendment is the one you design already. Architect agree with additional service can include for the detail from the cost, interior design, measuring, build, drawing, leadership in energy, and environmental design. Everything like this you need to have the service, and we call that additional service. About the manual and digital drawing, let you know that's the manual. That means the one you draw by hand. Usually before we use the pencil, chalk, color pencil, tracing papers. Tracing paper, that means very thin paper you can draw and it's straight in there. So basically this is manual. Many times from the drawing can be generated from the digital right now on computer. So a set of architectural working drawing will be include the title from the first one, site plan for whole of the projects and the round area, After that, building floor plan for the main thing from the building, building section, exterior elevation, interior elevation, and roof ceiling plan, roof plan, foundation, detail schedule. That's all of the sheet you need to cover on contraction document. This is one picture for architect and the contractor or construction manager work together on the field. So basically, architect must check their own work as well as that's for order, correct specification. They can check for the digital model, common design, database before they send for consultant. The firm they prefer to hire the architect who have the CAD mastery and have also the knowledge about construction. They like to hire the people like that because they would like the project move forward so fast, and so that's why they use CAD. And the second one, they also need the people know more about construction for they can draw the roof plan or the framing plan, or they have reviewed. That's one easier done. In the office, 1 or 2 senior partner, they can work with 5, 6, or 7 the young one around them. They have the idea very fast and they sketch it. They show with the young people. This is one example for this one. And on the left side, you see that's on the drawing. We usually roll that and put some of in the storage. This is the senior architect. They can work at the same time with 5 or 6 people. About the physical model, you can see some of the big projects, they do the model. And the model is when you make that, it takes maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. But it also takes few $1,000s. Even the scale is so small, but you need to buy the material. It's not cheap. So if some people enjoy you by hand and they have the good physical model maker, they can try with the physical model. It's so beautiful and careful because it takes some small scale. So that's why we do everything very slow. Some company, they have their own model shop and they can use the young people in-house from architect to do that in the model. But some factor they didn't have it, so that's why they need to hire the people outside to do that for them. This is one example from the model. So you can see that the scale is so small, and this is the wall, everything they cut the board. So you can see the trellis, everything they cut by board. So do very interesting, right? Second one, this is the master projects. This is very big one. It's connect from the street, the freeway, and the area for citizens. So that's why basically the master plan is the plan they show much building, and after that around freeway, the street, everything, park or something around. That's a big one. You call that the master. This is one example, so you can see the model can be like that. For example, from the beginning until the top, maybe more than 20 level, 20 story, and they design like that. So this is the big center, and I guess it's a medical center with the entrance right here, and after that they go with many level on the top. So basically the model that is do with the small scale, and everything you see right here, the real projects will be look like this, just different the scale. Writing, some kind architect need to write the letter, to write the report, and proposal, everything. So writing, you need to do a lot. They can draw, they can design, they can write for specification. This one, the idea for the senior project, senior engineer, senior architect, they use this book to write down the important thing in the company. Reading and researching is also one. Architect read a lot because you see medicine come in different company and come in different week, maybe 1 or 2 times. So that's why it's a lot, and they need to read. After that, they need to analyze from the contract, research report on the book, zoning, building codes, plus. So that's why they must read carefully with the total comprehensive. They can lead to the legal, financial, or professional mistake. misstep. Moreover, architect read partly very careful, and after that sell education and earn education credits. That's all with us. This is one example from the library I share with you because I see very interesting. This is the curve around, and after that they put the shell for the book one. This is outside from one university. It's so famous because you can see the leaf change the color. That's meaning the cold weather over there. Okay, meeting and talking every week. If you work for the private company, every week we have meeting. We have to talk with everyone about your plan in 2 for 3 weeks, and after that also tell them the which one you did for last week, and you share with every people about that. So that's why the art from speaking is you need to talk a lot and you need to thinking about what you are talking. This is just from for you can get fun after you read. Daniel did on the talking, so he did. Calculation. Some people said that architecture you need a very high level for math. I just tell you that if you have calculus 1, 2, 3, it's very good. And if not, then geometry, triology, geology, and math, the regular one is so important with you. So that's why you need to learn math. I think that's they ask for I think that's they ask for you can do calculation about area, about the height from the building, the cost from the building. So that means you need to have not very good calculation, but you know the way how to do calculation, and you're familiar with the plus, minus, multiple, and division. That's all of you need. That is just for fun for children learn about the math. So basically, if you see one project, the client they should need for you have very qualified designer, but they didn't pay a lot. So if you need to do with the client, you should remember two very important things. This is the time and the cost. The time they really need to do fast time, and the cost you need to do very low cost. So that's why if you contact with the client, you need to remember 2 points like that. Client contact, usually if we work in the professional major, we have a lot of contact client. So the best way, you need to save it yourself. Even the system in the company, they save on of the contact, on of the client. However, that one can be lost. Sometimes it's easy because you see right now electrical for computer, something they have crashing or they have something like it cannot fix. So that's why in case like that, you need to have the keeper look like this for make sure that you can save on of the people working with you in there, and after that sometimes you need it, you can open that and to see on of them in there. Government review and approval. Usually when you're ready everything to submit to the city, you need to verify with the code, zoning, and regulation from that city before you submit. Government and government agency. For example, I'm work for the city, and this is city is one of the agency from the government. So they can check the codes and they can give you correction. After that, you submit for again. If you do everything very good, maybe the first or the second time they can approve for you. If not, you need to do again. And but the citizen, they have the right to talk with the own county. For example, they talk with the county where they're working for make sure that the permit is very good or deny or delay, and what's happened with that, and everything like this will be the building department will give you the answer. Working digital. Before, when I study from 1993, we didn't have computer. Everything we do by hand. So you need to have the table, the big one, to draw everything to submit for professor, and after that, um, you need to do everything by hand. So basically, right now, if you can go inside to the lab in Cerritos College, someday you go to in campus, you can check on the second level from um, I think technology, and you can see that the lab is so big. They have two big screen, and after that, it's up the table for student. They have the computer, so that's why student can draw by hand, manual drafting, or they use computer to do everything. That's the lab right now in Cerritos College. Construction phase service, we have from 1 to 4 things. That's the main thing you need to focus on construction. The first one, you need to visit the site, because if you didn't know anything about us, you need to report for make sure you know about. You can go meeting with the people and engineers, subcontractor, owner, for to know something about the projects before you start in. The second one is review a lot of the project they have before history. So that's one you can use the shop drawing like that. Subtract for contractor, subcontractor, or supplier to review. Correct or changing the part of design in construction document. If you have some change, you need to do revision. That means you need to go back to the city to ask them to revision which part you need to do, and after that, planning also see that's what happened with that, and we will review and approve for that one. This is some kind of working outside field, big teamwork, and this is the people to check for make sure that he maybe engineer, he check everything on the structure. Okay, so after that, if you have shop drawing, you can use that one for reference, and you start to do by your projects. Architect, they hope they can go along with the design chain cost schedule with the minimal. So that's why they have the substantial completion and final completion. So it depends on which one you need to combine both of them when you design. Organization with architecture firm. Usually if you have 100 of architect, that's the big one. The large company, they usually have engineer, they have landscape architect, they have interior design, they have cost estimator, and after that they have marketing and division for marketing. That's mean a lot of things, a teamwork, not just follow on the design one. So that's why most company, they start with a single individual, and after that they have partnership for 2 or more personnel, and enjoy benefit to the business ownership. Architects who own the firm, if who helm the firm, must approve for financial and necessary star for sustained operation. But that's one. The typical team structure consists. They have project principal, project designer, architect job captain, and project manager, architecture designer, technology specialist. This is one of the office. You see that usually on Monday we have conference room, and we can post on the projects on the wall with the project right here. You can see everything. That's every Monday we need a meeting, and some table is small, and that's with a big screen. This is the senior people, and inside from architecture office you can see many blocks. They have table, and after that they have one area for student in. So that's why they have look like this. Diversity service. This one, if you have some kind of professional activity, you need to do beyond the design building. Some architect firm, they working on behalf of other one and undertake the schematic design development, phase work, and latter form, certified for the drawing, construction contract, etc. If they need something, they will contact with you for make sure you can follow that one. right now, in the recent decade, architects have been among the first to step to help people. So they have many ways to do that, and they use for natural disaster, and they can design for the people after they suffer from the effect from natural disaster, from the war, for poverty, something like that. So they help people to design for that one. Right now they have designed the house temporary shelter for the in 2012 in New Orleans, and after that Hurricane Irma on 17. New Jersey and New York City architects contribute to the rebuilding effort. This is few of the disaster happened in US, and in this one some people need to help, and architects is the people they need to design for affordable house for all of the people got the disaster. That's the main point from the people working on architecture major when they get older. Okay, so basically the goal for the architecture firm is explicit and implicit. The goals are resign and promotion material and to the website, always promising the redesign done but with the budgets and the schedule, and after that they have the reasonable cost. This is you call that's explicit form. How about implicit? That the goals are more telling, and they are evidenced by the kind from the quality of the work of the firm. They do not rather than by what they say. A firm can, follow any of implicit or explicit. It depends on what they want to design for the firm. New graduate from architect, they should be aware from the goals from the firm and where employments are easily impressed by impressing the interns. That means they need to focus on the intern people. So finally we have the review question for this one, and try to email me on the due date weekend from that one. Thanks so much for watching, and remember the lecture for resource, we have the Canvas on file, we have the textbook Architects and Happylife-truelife YouTube. Also I just friendly remind you that we have quiz number 2 on October, I think it's October 13th. And I will open around, because the class regular in 4:30, so I open at 4:30 and I will be closed on 6:30, I guess. So basically quiz number 2 similar with quiz number 1, however it will be longer, more question, and I think that's everything more. For example, true false question more, multiple choice more, fill in the blank more, but not too much. Okay, just ready for you, like the quiz before in the campus open before COVID-19 is a more than 1 hour, but right now I give you guys from 4:30 until 6:30. That's for maximum the grade for quiz number 2. If you submit after that, and the grade will be lower. So just remind you like that, and we have I think that's around 2 more weeks, almost 2 more weeks, and the quiz coming. Of course I have review look like before we did for all of you, and everything ready. Okay, again thank you so much for watching, and this is Architecture 110 chapter 9.